see you hurt, disappointed.
She will not disappoint me. Our lives are very different, and yet I'm sure we'll understand each other. I will not lose this opportunity. I must see her, talk to her.
Well, go on then if you're set on it. Obviously, there's nothing I can do to stop you. Vincent. Be careful.
Don't worry.
Oh, well, hardly 15 minutes, but well worth waiting for.
Isn't it wonderful?
Well, you don't know how happy I am that you let me talk you into this. Since you left the firm, I hardly ever get to see you.
Well, they keep me pretty busy, but I've missed you too.
Now, don't be shy about leaving me to fend for myself. I'm not so old that I don't remember how romantic these affairs can be. A lot of your old friends are going to be there tonight.
Well, I'm going to this party to be with you.
You're going to this party to meet Bridget O'Donnell, just like everybody else.
That too.
Have I told you how beautiful you look? Sometimes you remind me so much of your mother.
I miss her too.
Well, someday you'll find someone you can love as much as I loved your mother. We were two of the lucky ones. I have my memories, and I have you.
You sure do.
You got to give it to that guy. That mustache is incredible. All right. It looks like we're live. Hello, my friends. I hope you're all having a wonderful, absolutely wonderful morning. It is incredibly early here. We're going to hit pause on this so that there's not a bunch of crosstalk. It is incredibly early where I'm at. I had a few hours this morning, and I had a choice. I had a really important choice. I could go on a run, or I could stream more Final Fantasy XIV. The choice is clear. I actually put in quite a few miles last week on my running shoes. I'm feeling pretty proud about it. I'm getting to be able to run further and further without blowing up my knees. And so I thought I'd give my body a rest. I will probably go, I say probably, this is the eternal struggle. After work, I think I've mentioned this before, I'm always dead tired. So I say I'll probably go to a yoga class tonight. I pack what I call my wish bag. My wish bag is a bag with my yoga clothes in it and my towel and my water bottle. And it's I wish I would go to yoga tonight. And then after work ends and I'm like, I do not want to go anywhere but home and take a shower. So let's talk about Final Fantasy XIV. I have until about, I don't know, what time is it now? It's 5:21 here Pacific Standard Time. I have until about 7:38-ish to stream. And so I thought I'd put in a few hours and show you all what I've been up to. Okay, so the very first thing, look at me, got my hair slicked back. What's happening? Well, I figured if I'm a big fuzzy lion boy, right? Lions fight with their claws. They fight with their teeth. So what would be a better class than pugilist? So I thought I'd unlock pugilist, and I spent some time just goofing with pugilist. Pugilist is actually really, really fun. Oh, hi. Here we are, immediately distracted. Lucia Asian blows me a kiss. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. So funny. Stop it. Okay. Thank you so much for coming by. You are the best, but I'm going to punch these bugs so that I can show everybody what's going on. So we're going to come over here, and this is pugilist. Basically, it's like 1, 2, 3 combo. Very, very easy. Very fun, honestly. It has a self-heal, which is huge. Oh, I have a little pocket healer. How fun. There we go. Very, very easy. And I thought, okay, well, I'll equip myself with the best workout gear I can. So this is my workout gear. Now, as far as Arcanist goes, she's waving bye. Let's see. Wave goodbye. Have fun. Oh, she wants to be homies. Here we go. This is the problem with this game is we immediately get distracted. Hello. Puckers up to me. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh, you guys can't see what the chat is saying. So we have someone being very, very friendly here. You can see that. She laughs, motions joyfully. Cute. Okay, well, what are my emotions? What are my emotes in this moment? Let's see. Fails to understand you. Well, that's understandable. She disagrees with me. Okay, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to put my head in my face. I don't know what she's trying to say to me, chat with me, but you're distracting me. We're trying to stream over here. I guess this is the inherent built-in distraction of this game is that somebody's going to come along and goof with you. And I don't know what to do when these things happen because, you know, believe it or not, I am a normie and I am, let's see, motions to herself and disagrees. Okay, well, I'm just going to cheer. And then I'm going to wave. And then I'm going to go on with my day. That's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to goof with this person anymore. If I somehow know you, come by the chat sometime and say hi. Thank you for, thanks for the distraction. Okay, so Pugilist is a 1-2-3 combo. I also have a stun, which is pretty cool. Oh, look, I have another fan. Very, very cool. Now, we got ourselves some goodies. I want to show you what I have done. First of all, I joined the army. Look at this outfit. This was originally why I slicked my hair back so that it wouldn't clip through this coat. We joined the Grand Company of Maelstrom. We are now in service to Limsa Lominsa, my home city. Very, very cool. And as part of this, I have got myself a chocobo. Look at this beautiful birdie. So sweet. I named her Choniki. Choniki, if you are a fan of One Piece, you'll know that is Carrot's nickname for Chopper, and I love it so much. So here we are. This is my little chocobo. We get to run around. I love the music. Now, because we have unlocked mounts, I actually had a bunch of mounts that I had acquired previously in other games. First of all, let's show you the new emote that I got now that I'm a soldier. Till sea swallows all. It's got to be like this. There we go. But we have a ton of mounts. Look at this one. This is a mount that I've had for a long time. Look at its fat little chonky butt. It's so funny. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, so we got that one. We have this one. This one is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Scary. A beast riding a beast. And look at how I'm just lounging. Oh, let's hit a wall. Let's hit a wall like an absolute dork. Look at how I'm sitting on this chair. Dude, I'm going nowhere fast. This is so awesome. Okay, so we have that one. This is my other favorite one. I believe this one you buy, and I bought this. So here we are. Got a motorcycle. Totally cool. Totally cool. And I think I actually look cooler when I'm in my workout clothes. I need to get some proper leather gear so I seriously look like a badass biker dude. And then our beloved fellow viewer of the stream, Lovely Daily, came along and we played the Fallout Guys DLC and we got this one. The Fallout event or whatever it's called. This thing cracks me up. Giant inflatable rhino. So funny. Listen to that music. But then, as you all know, in the spirit of just spoiling the crap out of me, Lovely Daily grinded a little bit and she got me the coolest mount. The coolest mount that I have ever freaking seen. She got me a freaking Gundam. Look at this thing. Now, I'm a fan of Warhammer. I'm not going to lie. I've never played the game. What got me into Warhammer was COVID, essentially. I'm sure you all have a hobby or two that you started during the lockdowns that, just to keep yourself from going crazy. And I thought, I'll get into minifiguring painting. I actually really enjoyed it. But then I just stopped doing it. Of course, we all have a hobby like that, right? If any of you have continued your hobbies past COVID, I'm very, very proud of you. Because most of mine kind of crumbled as soon as I had to go back to work. But I got really into the Tau. Why? Well, I love all things mech. I mean, I have some weeby tendencies. I'm not like body pillow weeb, but, you know, I'm like loves giant mech stuff weeb. Oh, she's back. Hi. Ooh, do we have another one? Cool. Cool. They can fly, though. I'm too new for that. So jealous. So jealous. So dope. Whoops. Cheer doesn't exist. Oh. Yay. So, Lovely Daily got me this awesome mech, which makes me feel like a Tau warrior. And I absolutely love it. Now, as much as I want to run around and hang out with these goofs because they're being so fun, I have work to do. I got to go get my questing on. I'm sorry we're live. If I wasn't live, I'd probably just goof and gaff with them all day. But we've got to go find out what Minfinia wants from us. This is really, really important. Okay, let's put this back. There we go. I like to have this covered just because, you know, who knows what the heck strangers on the internet have to say. Oh, Papolimo and Yada. Hey, guys. How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Science of the 7th Dawn. Let's go. Welcome back, Unky. Lady Minfinia awaits you within. Let's do it. What do we get? So now we're getting storm seals. This is what I spent just a day doing quests to get this outfit so that I could look like a storm soldier. But this will unlock even more. And I think you even use these to rank up, and then you can get even better gear. Pretty cool. Welcome back. It seems you've wasted no time putting your skills to work. Nope. Whoa. You always do this. It's so annoying. I don't want to auto-advance the task. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called me to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. The whole gang is here. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Unky. Excuse me. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. I neglected to mention that you have already met. This is a really weird sentence. Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. What? Met who? Totoro, please show them in. Oh, the twins. This way, sirs. Oh, no, it's Biggs and Wedge. I thought it would be the twins. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. Are they Scions too? I love this turnip hair so much. And I'm Wedge. Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Give him a break. He's a little nervous. Wedge at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. This is a good acquisition. They were flying around the first airship to be built since the Calamity. The Garleans, I should say, have complete and total air superiority over us. They utilize magic tech to build airships, which makes them so devastatingly strong. And I believe that if Bahamut had not been summoned and wiped out Garlean and Eorzean forces alike, taking out their air force, we would probably have been completely overtaken by the Garleans at this point. That's kind of my conjecture. So Magitech is basically magic science, and we don't have it. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. That seems like a crazy thing for the three governments to give them. This is like, I guess, what would be the equivalent of this? Like, if we were to be like, intercontinental ballistic missiles are too powerful for the world to have, so we're going to just let the UN own them? Something like that. It's not a very good metaphor, but I think you get what I'm saying. This is a crazy thing to give a organization that is not bound by any laws of the land. Of course, for this, we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Clappity clap, clap, clap. I think everything is going just fine. Okay. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. I gave myself some whiskers too. And I count myself blessed to have been given the chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Nothing fulfills her and makes her happier than when she has to murder touched normal citizens to save Eorzea. Pretty brutal. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Need you to investigate the Sylphs. Okay, we're on to the next beast tribe. I believe the Sylphs will summon Garuda.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
Okay.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis, if you would.
These shorts kill me. They're why would you have your entire body covered except for this tiny thing? It's fan service is what it is.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
All right, so the Sylphs. And I think that they mentioned before that we're kind of in a little bit of a peace treaty with the Sylphs. We don't really fight with them like we do a lot of the other beast tribes. We're friendly with them.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Okay, so they worship Ramu, not Garuda. So who are the ones that... maybe it's the I think it's the Ixtal that worship Garuda.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Okay, so I find this conversation very, very... Last time we played and I asked what was the deal with the beast tribes, and lovely Dally, one of our wonderful viewers, and my concierge and tour guide of Final Fantasy XIV said that you can think of what we're doing to the beast tribes sort of as colonizers. We've moved into their land and are taking it over, and they're rightly pissed and they're fighting back. So this language is problematic, and we'll touch on this a lot, I'm sure, as this game continues. They're like, oh, well, these are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, right? Conducive to peaceful communication. So they don't seem to mind that we're kicking them off their land so much. They like to get along. Unlike the other beast tribes, this is the language that is so common throughout history of the colonization of area and the displacement of indigenous people. I mean, you can see this happening today without getting too deep into like modern day politics. And so this is really funny. Oh, well, there's this one group. They're not like the other beasts out there, right? I wonder what kind of interactions we'd have, right? It's not as if the Amalja, when we interacted with them, they worship a primal, but they're totally coherent. They're not like just animals that are just running on instinct. I mean, we were conversing with them. They have their own aims and goals. They probably just want you off their freaking land if they're just defending their home turf. I wonder how different our interactions with the beast tribes be if we weren't trying to move them out of their homeland.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
Gotcha. So they're basically collaborators. They're like, cool, we're going to milk them for all the information that we can so that we can continue to subjugate the other tribes. Gotcha. I don't feel like the good guy in this game, at least not in this respect.
Or perhaps cannot summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know.
Interesting. Okay, so it's not that they are willing collaborators, it's that they have no defense, and so their only choice is to work with us. I wonder how different the Sylphs would be if they could summon Ramu.
It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal
Gotcha. Okay, so we're still considering them a threat, despite the fact that they work with us. We're still like, ooh, we might have to kill them at some point. You never know. If they really rise up. Jesus Christ. This is terrible.
With the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so we see enemies in our friends is what they're saying. I cannot believe that the elementals...
They are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
Okay, gotcha. So they're busy fending off the Garuda, but for whatever reason, despite the fact that the Sylphs seem to be pretty friendly and getting along with them, we still don't trust them. Gotcha. Whew.
Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Right.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible.
Gotcha. So we gotta make sure they don't become a threat.
Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
Okay, so my magic power.
Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Sure.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
That's not really his land, though, right? His area is Ul'dah.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the
Excuse me, by the way, I just burped.
Is that not so, Minfinia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Of course they're willing. This is their job.
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us.
I like Ida. Or that's Papalimo, that's Ida. I like these two. I still can't understand her shorts, but I can let it go. It's about as bizarre as a lot of the other things in this game. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I want to see. Because I'm sure at some point we do get to fight this promo. Whoa! Cool. Look at this guy's beard. Whoa, that is a serious beard. Dude, I got beard jealousy here. I'll tell you what, friends. The moment I don't have to work in a kitchen anymore, I'm growing the most mighty beard. I can grow a beard. I can grow a freaking beard. I'm telling you right now, the soon as I can, I'm going to turn into the fuzziest monster you've ever seen, and I can't wait. Can't wait. Okay, so where do we got to go? Speak with Vorsail Hulu at the Adder's Nest. Okay. I think we can just port there. Right. Let's see. I have just added all of these, so here we go. New Gridania. I believe this is in the Adder's Nest. We're down to 29 tickets. We're going to have to start buying our teleports everywhere. Fortunately, the quests are going to be pretty quickly giving us enough money that it won't matter. I'm also selling, as I'm crafting. We look here. I have been working pretty hard to level these up because this is just fun. This is a really fun way for me to play the game without having to advance the story. I am committed to not advancing the story unless it's on stream. I don't want to lose that. I want all of that to be documented. So I'm off crafting or I'm off leveling, Pugilist as an alt, those kinds of things. So let's see. The Adder's Nest. Okay, so if you start in Gridania and you join their army, then this is where you spend all of your time over here. Cool. Vorsail, hello. Hulu. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are forced to. Beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think out loud, but tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Is this a thing that happens when you get older? Do you just start thinking out loud more and more? Because this is certainly something that has afflicted me. It seems like the moment I get into the car, I'll put on a podcast, and then I will pause it 30 seconds later and just rant to myself. Does anyone else do this? Or is it an old man thing? You just start becoming a crazy person? Somebody help me. Begs pardon, 'tis a terrible habit. We said that? Thank you. So yeah, the quest gives 12 100 gold and it's like 500. So we're going to get to the point where teleporting means nothing. They should just remove the price of teleporting. It just seems like it nerfs you when you're in the beginning. Commander Vorsal Helu has been awaiting the aid of the Scions. Well, we're here. We're here to make sure the people that we get along with continue to get along with us. Are we going to go destabilize the Sylphs somehow in some weird, terrible way just to make sure that they could never rise up? Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the twin adder? Here we go. The Scions are here. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. I look like I'm an envoy of the Maelstrom here in my cop uniform. I really like this uniform, though. I think it looks great. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see you two. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the twin adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we've investigating the Sylphs, the curious beach tribe that calls the depths of the 12-wood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder seed seer, that's Khan E. Senef, I believe, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. Could it be that the Sylphs also aren't violent because the Gridanians seem pretty committed to peace? I wonder if that has to do with anything. I guess it depends on how much. I mean, we have this big city, but are we constantly trying to settle deeper and deeper into the woods? Anyways, the Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the Primal Rama has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they appear, beastmen will be beastmen. God, this game is just laden with racism. It's crazy. It's so bad. Okay, should there be even a sliver of chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Britannia and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry indeed. Do we strike at Rama or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking the ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen to only one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. Okay, well that's a bit of that's some decent insight. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. This is where you Scions come in. Okay, so thankfully, we clearly look down on them as like lesser races, but at least the Gridanians have the like reasonability to be like, yo, we should maybe ask them before we attack them what their goals are. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered and have held many a productive dialogue with our own people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. Okay, tempered. Okay, so here's a question. Am I being unfair to our attitude towards the beast tribes? Because we have learned that once I was calling it touched, but it's called tempered. Once you're tempered, you're in service of the primal, right? And it was Thancred that basically said that once you're tempered for life, and that you are going to fight in service and for the primal that has tempered you for the rest of your life, no matter what. So are these beast tribes? These beast tribes basically just been enslaved by the primals, are now in service to the primals and can't help it. Is that the real threat? Is that these beast tribes have been completely overtaken by their primals, and there's no stopping them once they've been tempered? If that's the case, then perhaps I've been a little too harsh. But of the three cities in the way they regard the beast tribes, I'm sorry, I'm putting these thoughts together as I'm speaking them. I don't like to do this, but we're parsing this out as we go. I would say there's still the language that they use towards the beast tribes is still unbelievably racist. But if all of these beast tribes have been tempered by their worship of the primals and they can't help themselves, then, at the very least, it's less about no, because we're still moving in on their land to our understanding, right? And encroaching upon them. But maybe there is just there's no settlement, there's no treaty, there's no peace that can be had if the primals are inherently evil and they've tempered, the entire tribe. We'll just have to wait and see what the story lays out. I'm trying to be fair to all parties here. I'm not trying. It's okay. Okay. Moving on. I've lamented enough. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Well, why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. Okay, great. We're going to take a boat. A friendly palaver? Palaver? Indeed, I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Me too. Let's take a boat. Dun, dun. What side of the boat? Let's take a look. Okay, it's this way. This is fine. But, oh, I guess we could have, taken the teleporter, but sometimes it's fun to walk. I really like Gridania as a city. I think it's beautiful. I think it feels very, very lush and lived in. So it's fun to run around here. One thing I could do. I did hire a retainer. Okay, look at that. I've made 1,000 gills selling crap online. I should probably change the price of these so that they drop. Nice. I look like a foreign army officer just running around, right? It is kind of cool that the three cities all have the same uniform fit, just different colors. It shows an alliance between the three of these. Okay, so where are we going? Mitane at West Shore Pier. Hello. The ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Let's go. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Okay. Wait. Do I still talk to them? This guy, right? Is this where we're trying to go? I think so. We'll find out. Here we are. Cool. You know what we need to do? Let's take our chocobo. Choniki! Let's go. Here we go. Finally. No more running around on feet like a freaking animal. Hey, it's spooky here. Look at a creepy fog. Whoa, look at these big scary trees. I remember those. Okay, let's stay on the path. It should be relatively safe. I feel like these little wooden slats in the ground. Is that what it is? Would decompose so fast. I do not want to join this fate. I am sorry. Dun, 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 dun. That looks like it. First thing, let's attune to the crystal here. One thing I need to do is I need to hotkey the mount button to somewhere on my keyboard so that I don't have to reach over here. And it should just be the random mount key. That way I can hop on and off my mount with the click of a button. Does it already exist? It's like, no. M is map. Duh. I know that. I know that. Let's unlock this dude. And then let's find, where's our quest giver? Probably inside this big building. That would be my guess. Hello. Whoa, hello. Amalane. Indeed, I am Amalane of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Yeah, we got to realize that the Beast Tribes have to deal with the Garleans too, right? Well, we're kind of in a weird stalemate with them. We don't seem to want to completely wipe them out. We just dislike them. The Garleans would kill them all in a second, and they constantly have to deal with this as well. So there's a lot of empathy that needs to be had towards these Beast Tribes. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all. I really like that this person has a really high regard for them. This is something you see, right, from an Imperial. When you, like, read... I started reading about the East India Company, right, and British colonization of India. It's a really long history, and it's wild. But the opinions of India from, you know, the politicians and... that lived in Britain versus the officers that spent their lives living in India are totally different. They had such an admiration for India, whereas the people, you know, running things from the other side of the planet just saw them as basically cogs in the machine, right? And I like that there's a humanization, for lack of a better term, of them. They're like, look, they're just regular people that want to live their lives. They're actually really cool. Whereas if you go back, you know, Minfinia, the Scions, if you go back to the, you know, Adders back at Gridania, they're like, oh, they're pretty weird. They're savages. How would you know more? You'd do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Rolf. We got to talk to Rolf. Rolf. Oh, Rolf. Right there. I like that he's just not part of the conversation. Or she's not part of the conversation. Oh, he. Let's see. Patriarch of the beekeeping Hawthorne family is said to be well-versed in sylphic conductions. I love this guy's just out here beekeeping. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're a peculiar folk. How peculiar that's? Well, let me just tell you. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Okay, interesting. Isabel Hawthorne. The Sylphs? Yes. Father told me his story plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Teehee. Okay. Interesting. So they have very intricate and elaborate... What's the word that they say? Etiquette. Customs. Etiquette customs. Sorry, I'm thinking about a lot here. Blasette. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach. But don't think of trying to force your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun. Or so Rolf once told me. Interesting. Okay, so they photosynthesize? That's cool. And then Mon. The sylphs? Invertebrate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing mortal faces on our masts. The next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. I like the sylphs. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. All right, well, don't be such a stick in the mud, right? Just goof with the sylphs a little bit. Oh, of course, hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing? Okay, I don't know what trauma Rolf went through, but he's definitely struggling a bit. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is the time-honored greeting among their kind. Okay, cool, this is key. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. I get to dance for them. Well, I cannot wait. Oh, still here? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along, Drat, what was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Where is she? Okay, she's back over here. She's back over here. Let's take the chonk. Let's take the Chonkabo. This right here, this little waddly butt is my favorite thing in the world. It's so funny. And then look, we're like leading it with a Gishel green, I guess is what that is. And it's like, I'm hungry. The music is perfect too. We're not going to fight these. We're way too strong for that. How is my gear? It looks like my gear is pretty well. Rosa, hello. Oh, she's over here keeping bees. Look at this. This is so cool. A peaceful offering to the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. No, their tastes run to the more unusual. Go on. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seed skin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You're not to catch me dead trying this stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. Okay, so they like getting high from milk root. Fiendish seedkin, the ochu. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Okay, this is really weird. They're like, the ochu don't exist, but go dump this on the ground and see what happens. I feel like you know more than you're letting on. That is very obvious. I really don't want to get into it with that dude. He looks serious. A curious tussock. Okay, so we are missing one thing. Rise, carbuncle. Excuse me. Let's see about dumping some amber syrup on this. I feel like I'm about to get pranked. Okay, an ochu. What do you know? Let's go. This should not be a problem. Okay, yeah, this is easy enough. Did I get its milk root? I will say yes. Present the milk root to Rolf. Let's ride our monster beast. Look at me. Coming back with my milk root, all proud. Oh wait, we're going the wrong way. Oh no, we gotta go this way. Oh, I love the music of this mount. Not gonna lie. You can see right up my little friggin' skirt, can't you? Are you stuck? Were you defeated by a rock? Come on, bud. Rolf! Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Yeah, we're going to give them drugs. That's literally what we're doing. Of course, these sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother from the moment they lay eyes on it. Now, let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. This poor guy. I think he needs like, oh, level 29. Okay, so you know what? I think I forgot that we have one more Arcanist character quest to do. We'll have 2 before long because I keep forgetting to do these. Level 30 is when we unlock Summoner and Scholar. So, and you get both with this class. I didn't realize you would get both, so this is very, very cool. Because I can basically run around being Summoner for DPS, but dungeons, I can get into the dungeons as Scholar, and if provided I don't suck at healing, which is quite possible, the idea stresses me out to no end. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk well and good. Milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh. Not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. So it stinks. It's like they're ayahuasca, basically. The sylphs love the stuff. But me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the Morbol that put an end to my adventuring days. So we're not the kind to chew milk root, but whatever it is about sylph physiology, it gets them going. But I can tell you that story another time. The time that's why he's all jacked up. He breathed Marlboro breath. Okay, You're more important matters to attend to today. Yes, the Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. I believe that we are going to become friends with, I think every beast tribe has a faction that isn't hostile to us, and you can grind their quests and then get a mount. I believe this to be the case. I want to see, hold on. Sylph Beast Tribe mount. Oh, cool. It's the Gobu. Look at this. I want to ride around on this thing. This thing looks insane. Oh my God. I love that. May your parlay be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you regale me with your adventuring tales. Okay. Oh, and a 4, I forget. Don't go traipsing off just yet. Ameline here would like to have a word with you. Travel in safety, my friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. You frickin' got it! It's good to see your knowledge of sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kumuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and he has a close ear to the tribe's elder. Okay, cool. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphin so adore. Malodorous. Oh, I love this word. Let's look it up. Malodor. Having a bad odor. Highly improper. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver. A missive from the elder Seared Seer herself. To summarize, the letter's contents in brief. It vouches for the integrity of our envoy, and that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. Cool. So our intentions are just to make sure things are cool. You're good, we good, we're all good. The war with the Ixal has taken its toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Okay. Interesting question I have. This is a level 21 quest, right? So we'd have to be level 21 to accomplish this one. We're level 29, so we're way ahead of the game here. Way ahead of the game. Okay, I don't want to ride up on like a giant beast monster. I feel like that would be really aggressive. I also sort of feel like driving around a giant mech in this area might be a little, I don't know, polluting. Let's take the path. Giant gat. Get out of my way. I'm not dealing with you. Look, okay, so there's the Beast Tribe's trader. Cool. These people are not far. I can't believe there isn't more communication between the folks of Hawthorne and the Beast Tribes. But I guess maybe the Beast Tribes want to be left alone. Ooh, they're here. Let's chat with them. Walking One has come to Little Solace, the new home of these ones. Gracious Elder One of Forest City allows these ones to live here. This one appreciates having a safe place to stay, but were it not for those ones, this one would much rather be back in those one's old home. Okay. A little hard to parse. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Look at these little guys. They're little floating turnips. They're little floating forest turnips. How cute. What's this dude doing? Are you all right? I can't talk to those sylphs. Yes, they scare me a little. Look, they aren't like you and me. You'd be talking to them and they just start messing with you. Okay, I like the sylphs a lot. They're little pranksters. Oh, so we are interacting with them regularly. They're just very confusing. Gotcha. Well, they're confusing if you don't, pay attention to how they live and what they're doing and think about it. What's going on over here? Oh, this is just another player. It's so dim. I forgot that we're playing an MMO. Kumuxio. Walking is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story. But this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Okay. Well, let's dance for this one. How about this beastie dance? You like that? Dun, da, 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 da. Did you like? This one would welcome walking ones who move like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Okay, I don't know why this is hard for all these other NPCs to understand. Just dance for the little guys. Walking one should bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Here you go. Here's some drugs, and here's a letter of peace. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. Excuse me. This one gives thanks. Many, many thanks. Oh my gosh, I'm so gassy today. I need one of those little panels that the like fancy YouTubers have that, you know, you can push a button and it changes the scene. You can push a button and mute the mic so I'm not burping in your ear all the time. My apologies. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Oh, the Scions are here. Law, welcome to the stream. So glad that you could make it. Lurking because you're at work. Okay, well, let's not tell anyone. Shh. We're not watching anything at all. No, we're busy working hard doing emails. Glad that you could come by. I hope you're having a good day at work. I hope everything is going fine. Hello there. We're Envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. She has no idea how to interact with these. You got to show up and dance, Yida. We come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more, to learn more of your Lord Rama. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania. They've totally blown it. Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. They do like tricks. They just like being the tricksters. Look at their tiny, crazy legs. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. God, you guys, idiots. Go home, you say, but the sylphs of Little Soul have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Unki here is an oath of peace penned by the elder Seer herself. Still, you would refuse us? Bro, you didn't dance for him. You got to dance for him and you got to give him drugs. That's the game. This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. Yeah, don't assume that just because you showed up, they're going to do anything for you. God. Pay attention. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was it Unki's jig insufficiently jiggy? Dude, I was doing just fine till you showed up and just started barking. Ugh. I'm as baffled as you. Well, you're an idiot. But something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we have no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. We were doing it. Oh my God. Okay, I got to get over it. These dinglebats just totally screwed everything up. I don't care about any of these, frankly. I'm not using potions. I'm not going to put a potion on a monster that I'm going to kill in one hit. Okay. Yida. Yida, I think it's Wida, has no notion of how one might earn the sylph's trust. That's why you sent me, anyways. Say, Unki, are you in the mood for dancing? Yes, that's right, dancing. You went through all the trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, there goes them bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. So here's the problem. She understands. She completely understands, you know, sylphic customs. She understands that showing up and dancing. She just, for whatever reason, doesn't want to dance. Freaking footloose over here. And so now she's made a mess with things, and I got to clean it up. Great. Well, now I got to go run around and dance for everyone just to get the people to like us again. Knolixia. Hut da 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 da. Da da ra da da da. Did you like it? Ooh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Okay, made friends with that one. Cool. So this is pretty easy. We just gotta dance for him. Amexia. Whoa, look at this crazy thing. A Ziz Gorlin. That thing is out of control. I mean, I could fight them. I don't really want to. I'm busy dancing. Hello. Do you like my dance? Do you like My fancy little dance. I do it for my favorite little plant friends in the forest. Walking One would be friends with these ones. This one is overjoyed. But this one keeps the way of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. I don't doubt it. Ooh, I want to see what cool clothes you weave. Unless they're referring to something else in terms of weaving. I'm not really sure. And then Delexia, we actually chatted with this one. This one mentioned that they're having some problems. What does Walking One want with this one? Elder One warned this one not to get too friendly with Walking Ones. Okay, but did the Elder One tell you that I was going to... What? Dance for you? Even my dance looks scary and aggressive. Did you like it? Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like the gracious elder of the forest city. Knows how to dance in these ones' hearts. So there isn't really much recon that we need to do. Connie Senna should be the one here doing this. She seems to have it totally in with them. She could dance for them. She could get them on their side. Instead, she's sending us derpy envoys of the Scions to deal with this. I guess maybe because it's a potential primal problem. And we're blowing it. Unky, would you like to hear the good news or better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all the little Solace. The better news? Why, I have thoroughly recovered from the accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Has a notion of how you might endear yourselves to the sylphs of Little Forest. As an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely the little ones have had their fair share of troubles. Okay, so they have been driven from their home. Is it by us? Is it by sylphs that were touched? Is it by the Ixtils? Is it by the Garleans? I'm super curious. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hir Imeda of the Gridaeans, who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Okay, so sylphs do not like to complain, but they will if they get to know you. Tell you what's going on. Imedia? Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defensive. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. These poor little guys. They do look like they can't put up much of a fight. The Ziz, Gorlins, and Gall Gnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each would serve as a warning to the rest. Okay, furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling in the forest, they are not easily come by. Okay, when you are done with the deed, seek out Kobuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks of this. Okay. So I get to go kill this monster after all. This is great. I get to slay one. I get to slay a gat. An evil gat. Hey, I got something for you. Go, Carbuncle! Fester. Oh, I got 2 animal hides. That's nice. Okay, don't want to fight any more of the gats. Oh, here's a brownie brush. Cool. It's just a boring old weevil, huh? That's a hilarious name. Poor guy. That's your name? Boring weevil. He's like, well, actually, I have a number of interests. Let me tell you all about cobblestoning. Do you know the art of cobblestoning? Cobblestoning is laying stones in a particular way as to thus make a path for people to cross. Now, I know this seems boring at first, hence my namesake, but let me tell you, cobblestoning is no boring matter. It requires a lot anyways. You get the point. Poor little weevil. He's over here trying to cobblestone his heart out. Go, Carbuncle! Pest control. Okay. There is one more. There it is. Okay, we did it. Let's head back. Oh, maybe we can go through this. See, these two weevils right here, they don't find each other boring at all. They're having a nice little conversation. They're over here snacking. They're having lunch. They're chatting it up. They're having a grand old time. There is literally nothing in the world boring if you have the right company. Think about it. All right, Kamuxio. Hey, I got some goodies for you. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Oh, yeah? How about more drugs? Do you like that? Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills bitey, buzzy one. This one hates bitey, buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind to kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust this Dancing One after all. Well, we were doing fine till these derps showed up, but you know, as is the case. Okay, I have a real problem with this fate being here. Look at this. I cannot suffer these nasty gnats attacking my homies. We'll save you. Get out of here. We will protect our wonderful sylph friends in any way that we can. Don't stand in the AoE. Die. Is this level sync so far down? I don't have a car. There it is. Carbuncle. I should be able to go. Go, Carbuncle. I can see why they hate these gnats, dude. They're freaking terrible. We're over here just trying to, like, live our lives, live our little filthy lives. These little bastards are showing up, making a mess of everything. Dead. Oh, this one's not dead yet? Here. There. We did it. What do you know? Aren't we good people? We'd like to think so. Okay. Sorry for the distraction, little Kamuxio. I just wanted to make sure. Ooh, this is a cool outfit. I like that. Let's take a look at this outfit. Roxy sucks. What a funny name. Holy crap. Level 51 Red Mage. Red Bilad. Oh, it's Red Mirage gear. It looks really, really freaking cool. Okay. Except this one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have had many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, as always careful. Okay, so they've had some troubles, and we don't really understand why. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. I got you. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from the Empire. Okay, so they have been displaced by the Garleans. Great! I want to go kill some Garleans. I hate the Garleans. Well, where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger. This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friend with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears Steel Ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. We know what the Garleans are after. They seem very, very interested in the power of the primals. Okay, so investigate the suspicious presences. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Okay, and the way they use Magitech, which I believe is like crystals or something. Do I have to go upstairs for this? Let's take a look at this map, see if it tells me anymore. I don't think so. Actually, I think it's over here. I may be wrong on this. Oh, this is like the... What's over here? Holy crap. Oh, this is like the entrance to their land. Whoa! I didn't realize that. Nathexio. Shush. This one says, steel walking ones are scary, like touch ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Okay. Investigate the suspicious presence. Okay, so we got to go back to town. Gotcha. Let's go. There is a teleporter there, but I don't want to use those teleporter tickets. We'll just run. What time is it? 6:25? Okay, cool. We have about an hour and a half. An hour. Maybe an hour. I should say an hour. I need to get some stuff ready for work today. I haven't been at work in a week. I'm going to pack... I think I might have mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I have to pack my wish bag. So my wish bag, my friend, I put my yoga clothes in it. I put my yoga towel. I put my water bottle in this bag. And this bag signifies that I wish I would go to yoga this afternoon. So, the wish grows dimmer and dimmer as the hours pass on at work. I'll tell you what, I get really dirty working in the kitchen all day. So it is hard to drag myself to the yoga studio and take a yoga class when I'm covered in like grease. But I can always take a shower there, which is nice. I really do appreciate that that is an option. But it's just a motivation thing. They say you should do the things you're least motivated to do first thing in the morning because that's when you're least likely to procrastinate on it. And I think that's a really good point. This is why I've started running in the morning and actually walking sometimes. And that has worked out really well for me. But there's a 6 a.m. yoga class, but I'm not going to yoga at 6 a.m. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. This just sounds awful. Fearsome types clad head to steel and toe, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Okay, this guy told us absolutely nothing new. Kind of a waste. Money. Okay, men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Okay, let's head back. We really didn't need to come over here and talk to these people at all. They said nothing of value. You would think that every single soldier and every single citizen of Eorzea would know the difference between a regular adventurer and the Garlean Empire. I have a hard time believing that the guy mistook the two. I really do. He must be very unaware of what's going on in his own home. Okay, Camuxio. Looks like you got a Garlean problem. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. I agree. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones. Heck yeah. Let's go crush some freaking... What? They're right here? They're right next to town? Are you serious? Are you serious? You're telling me that the Empire is literally next door to these people. This is This is not even like a walk. This is not even a walk. You could crawl here in 3 minutes. And everyone in town just doesn't seem to care. Are you serial? This is why Eorzea is in such a bad way. They're completely incapable of taking care of themselves. Like, oh, though I didn't bother to look behind this giant tree. It's just so crazy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Suspicious box. Okay, well let's get this nyat out of here. There we go. Oh, what do you know? Freaking Empire. Well, you're all going down. Holy AoE Batman. Oh, we've aggravated a freaking Weevil too. Whoops. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Let's do this. I kind of want to do this. This is my AoE, right? Ooh, cool. I've never seen this one before. I should be hitting these guys. I'm not really scared of these dudes at all. I haven't hotkeyed this button yet. Go, Carbuncle. Emerald Outburst. Cool. Oh, that looks awesome. It is unfathomable to me that there's a bunch of Garleans right here. Look, you can see them. You can see them from the tower. Jesus Christ. These people are really idiots. Search for clues in the forest. Okay, what clues do I need to search for? Dude, I seriously thought, I'm going way too on, that we were going to be like way over here or like up in here somewhere. No, right next door. Unbelievable. No wonder the Garleans are kicking our asses. Okay, I'm going to get over it. Dancing One is back. This one breathes a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Quartermaster's log. Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from the Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. Rocks. I think they're talking about crystals. Crystals they use to power their magitech. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from homes of these ones. How do steel walking ones know where to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? A snooping one selling secrets to steal walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends to these ones. Yeah, you got it. I guess we should take a potion. I don't really know. We have 10,000 MP. I don't feel like we're ever going to run out of MP. Is pining for a wayward friend. Do we get to hear their voice? No. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solus alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Okay. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastie one. I can't tell if their little dress that flutters here is like from the wind or if this is like an involuntary movement in the same way that their wings. Like this, does this help stabilize them? Is this obviously, it's not like they're wearing clothes. This is a part of their body, right? So, I mean, you could say that this little like dress looking leaves is actually an organ. I imagine this does help them stabilize. Kind of interesting. Okay, well, it doesn't look like this one is that far away. I have a lot of empathy for these little guys. They're in a bad way. I'm just trying to clear this crap out. Go, Carbuncle! Oops. Okay. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is wary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned a Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this is a likely place to build a home. But then Meddling One arrives, forcing this one to go deeper into forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. Okay, so they just... they're as unhappy with the sylphs as I am with the... with the alliances of the Eorzea. Okay, gotcha. Are these guys relying on everything? I don't know if that's true. Is this a shop or is this just a NPC? Ooh, purchase battle gear? That's cool if you don't if you're not crafting stuff, but it's nothing cool looking, so we don't really care that much. Kamuxio, your homie just is mad at you. Refuses to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest, but this one saw touch ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry. Hurry and find Klaxo. Excuse me. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Klaxio, but hurry, hurry before touch ones take Klaxio away. Looks like they're up there. This looks like a job for Joniki. Okay, so these Ziz Gorlins actually aren't aggressive at all. Maybe I feel kind of bad attacking them now. Wild Boar is aggressive. Who would have thought? Diseased Treant. That's not good. Look at these thorns. No wonder it's called the Bramble Patch. Back this way, I think. Jumping. I'm not going to say that. I'm sorry. Okay, we have to help this fool out. How are we doing? I think we're doing okay. We could do this. No, we can't. It'll be fine. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Kamuxio that this one will never go back. Never. Uh-oh. Spooky touch one. Touch ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Poor dude. He just wants to live in peace, build their own life, and everyone keeps messing with him. These touch ones are spooky looking though. For sure. Oh. Thanks for showing up. Be on guard, Unky. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Rama. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. Okay, so that's, I want to say then that that's probably the problem with the beast tribes. Perhaps there could be negotiations. Perhaps we could get along with them, but because they're touched, there's no way to. And so it just means endless war. Bummer. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Oh, those are cool punchy gloves. All right, sylphs. Wow, I took that one to the face. Oh, there's more? Holy crap. How are we doing on health? Not good. Where's my health spell? Right over here. Let's heal up. Yo. There we go. Oh, I had a charge left. Where's this thing going? We ran it off. Cool. Okay, so I continually get these comments, and I thought that they were genuine previously, but I don't think they are now. So Kuruko Tetsuya, after watching Zepla HQZ, MTQ captures, Arthur's, Savix, this is an advertisement. And the reason I say this, I've gotten this exact same comment from like 2 or 3 other people at different streams. So I don't know how you get on this chain so that you can go advertise the Unky Plays stream. But yeah, I'm going to ignore these comments from now on because they're nothing more than an advertisement. I'm slow to pick up on this stuff. This one is safe. This one was so scared. We got you, dude. Claxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Comoxio. And the meddling one as well? Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio's safe fills this one with joy. Comoxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solus. This one was just afraid. I don't know. You really seemed to want to run away, though. These ones who live at Little Solus were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Seems reasonable. Meddling or helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solus to be with Comuxio and friendly ones. We did a good thing today, guys. We did a good thing today. We should be proud. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solus as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Okay? You didn't do anything. I've been running all over this forest trying to take care of these people. And you just show up at the very end. It sure is raining a lot here. Would we consider... It seems like it rains a lot in Gridania, in the 12's Wood. Is the 12's Wood considered a rainforest? I feel like we can, considering how often it's raining. What a weird copy-paste ad, lol. In the games, this bless the selves, they are the sweetest Cabbage Patch darlings. They really are. Yeah, isn't that weird? I wonder if I can just block this user. Not through... I'd have to go in through YouTube. It doesn't seem like the OBS has much of a feature. Yeah, these... they're so adorable. I love them. I want to keep them safe. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful ones saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Yes! Helpful One bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see the Elder One. We did it. We got in with the Elder. Good. But Elder One is, uh-oh, there's a problem. What's the problem? I'll solve it. Hold on. Look at this. My mount speed increased? What? Did I level up? No. Oh, that's a lot faster. I didn't realize that there was a faster mount speed. That's cool. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday but has not come back. Uh-oh. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes. Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania. Yes, in Gridania live many Kind Ones. Yeah. This one begs of Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. This one are not safe until Elder One returns. Okay, so we need a quest reason to go back to Gridania for a little bit. Let's teleport there because it is a bit of a haul. New Gridania. Here we go. We'll save the ticket. We can spend the money. I need an umbrella. That much is true. Look, I'm friggin' getting soaked over here. Everyone's got an umbrella but me. Just a friggin' soggy kitty. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fares your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? The elder's gone missing, you say. Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gyamolka at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed in search of effort. Okay. Didn't he say not that long ago that their war with the Ixtal had them completely tied up? Perhaps this is such a okay, so what would happen if the Elder One became touched is that all the Sylphs would become touched. And we would be totally screwed if that happened. Completely screwed. Bent Branch Meadows. It's not that far. We can just chocobo there. And then we would have absolutely no way of ever maintaining peace with the Sylph Ones. So I think what's going on, we have to divert some forces to dealing with this. Seems reasonable. We gotta run. We gotta hustle. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. It's almost breakfast time. Ooh, it's sunny here now. Nice. How's my gear? It's fine. Look at the size of this tree. This is a rainforest for sure. I believe it. Bog Yarzon. These are such cool monsters. All right, where is this person? Oh, that's some cool face paint. I love that. A message from Commander Hello, you say. The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Okay, great. Now what do I do? Speak with Buscaron at Buscaron Druthers. Where the heck is that? South Shroud. Okay, so we got to keep going. You're right. I am the forces. I'm the only forces they're capable of mustering, apparently. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder, you see ruins like this, right? Because they talk about how, you know, the Gridanians just got here and the elementals have allowed them to stay because they proved that they could live in harmony with the forest. And then you see ruins like this and you're like, okay, well then who the heck was here long enough ago to have this, which obviously went into this cave? Like they were living inside this mountain. That's what these holes are, right? These are like former homes. There must have been a bridge or something that went all the way up here. And all that's gone now. So who the heck was here that long ago? I wonder if we'll ever know. What is the point of this fence right here? Decoration, I guess? I don't think we've been to South Shroud yet. We'll find out, but I don't think we have. Nope. Cool. All right, we've discovered a new area. Check us out. What do we got here? Do we have is there a little teleporter somewhere? There is way over here. So we could make the short trip over there and unlock that if we wanted to. We probably should. How much time do we have? How much time do I have, I should say? It looks like we slowed down. Can we not go super fast here? Do you unlock super speed in just some areas as you adventure? Gunturus, what a name. Oh, look, they're already here. Hi. Let's unlock that. Maybe I won't go talk to that, get that crystal. I mean, it's probably the smart thing to do. There it is. Alehouse proprietor, Buscaron. Well met, adventurer. We've the finest grog and grub this side of... not here to fill your belly, then. The hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it's the elder you seek. Well, this is important. Those wood lamp scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folks would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across the sylph elder yourself. Okay, this dude is really unhelpful. He hasn't said anything interesting at all. Here's a question when we look at this dude's eye patch. Let's take a look at this. It looks like it's been sewn right down the center. Did it get cut in half? Why was it made out of two pieces instead of just one? It doesn't really seem to make sense, unless it's purely stylistic. A chicken egg? Okay. Cool. No word on the Sylph's Elder series? Well, no. But I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscaron then? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. Easy. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I gotta put my boot down. Okay, so here we are. Back to doing menial chores. Mead-soaked Midlander. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Shut up. Splash. Ugh, Naufika's treats. Naufika's teats. That's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This dusk-white scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Yeah, calm down, bro. This guy doesn't look to be doing all that well. Okay, nicely done, Unky. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a dusk-white Ellison. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds. Make them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. Gotcha. So, yeah, people are pretty friggin' racist in this game. To be fair, the dusk whites can be an unruly lot. But they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. Well, that's very reasonable for you to say. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Yes, 100%. Maybe all places. What a crazy idea. Hey, look at this hat. Why is it pointy? Cotton. Oh, I don't even get to see what it looks like. Boo. Boo. Oh, well. It is much... Well, I don't have a hat on at all. What is the gear? Gear is level 22. What is this? Level 27? We're nowhere near. We'll take the elegant piece. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kirkin friend of mine, you see, name of Titaroon. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc. So I took him in and nursed him back to health as best I could. Buskron is a real one. I like this guy. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. And not long after, cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenostica. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just gotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. And a Rogadin fellow by the name... Well, Rogadin fellow by the name of Baneson. You can find him out in Hawker's Alley in Limsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of the merchants there. Back to Limsa, my favorite city. Excuse me, it'll be nice to go home. You know what we can do while we're in Limsa, actually, because we are behind on this. And we're almost, look at this. This is actually perfect that this is taking us back. Because if we can finish this quest, I believe it'll hit us to level 30. We have 2 job quests to take care of. Oh, it's raining everywhere. Where is this guy? Oh, he's right this way. I guess this is just what happens. You've got the Weeaboo Police. They have the funniest names. Weeaboo Police Wanderer. Everyone's named Weeaboo Police. And then you have these Lollafels that are dancing. So goofy. There's just a pillow on the ground. What? Somebody dropped their pillow? Oh, that's too bad. It's getting ruined in the rain. Thing's trash now. Okay. Bainsing. Here he is. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A Kirkin, what, worked at the druthers? Ah, you speak of Tetaroon. Related to that QQ-Rune bloke just over there by some blood or another. 2 of them put in together and were making good coin. But old Titaroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking QQ-Rune himself. He can be tight of lip, though. I warn ye. Best to take this chicken egg with ye. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Okay. Heck, good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Well, he's got a bar to tend to, I guess. And Limsa's pretty frickin' far away. Okay, let's go give an egg to QQ-Rune over here. Oh, is he just like over here selling his wares? I love his little straw hat. Cute. It's actually a pretty cute looking little character. Look at their big blue eyes. He looks a little nervous. That might just be the way. Kind of shivering, like a little chihuahua. Customer, be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. QQ-Rune busy with business. Too busy for blather. Oh, I got something for you, bud. How about an egg? Chicken egg. QQ love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tutaroon. Tutaroon no here no more. Tutaroon leave Limsa. Tutaroon go looking for sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good trading. Forget where Trading Post is. Winburg no Tutaroon. Winburg no Trading Post. Winburg at Ferry Docks. Go to Ferry Docks. QQ-Rune forget things. Winburg remember things. You talk to Winburg. Not QQ-Rune. Okay, got to go to the docks. Where the heck are the docks? These look like docks. Speak with Winburg. What docks are you talking about? Oh, that's right. There's like a whole lower docks. Okay, what's this one? Fisherman's Guild. Easy enough. Where's the nearest teleporter? Right here. Pew! Da-da. Weinberg. Weinberg, remember things. Titeroon. I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by the way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand what knows a great deal about a great many things. Okay, so we're not going to do that just yet, though. And here's the reason. I'm pretty sure I've got at least one, if not two, class quests. And if I only have one, I will have two in about, 12 seconds. So let's go knock these out while we're here. So these often unlock abilities. And actually, because we're level 29, if we level up, we will then be able to unlock Scholar and Summoner, which is a whole different way to play. It's probably not that different than what we're at now, but I feel like this is great because I have 7:30. How long will it take me to make breakfast and get ready for work? Probably not that long. We might have an hour. We'll see. Look at this. Ooh, a new book. Nice. Silver spectacles. I like. Cotton half robe. Our half robe is way too nice, but these boots would be sweet. Okay. Accept. Have you come to ask about Kylia's condition? The Foreseer is unchanged. She walks about as if all the joy in life has been leached from her soul. Dear God. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kylia out of her shell the first time. Our absent guildmaster. And though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has at long last been spotted. Should you seek out his last known location, it is unlikely he will still be there. And even should you catch him, he may not deign to speak to you. Nonetheless, this may be our only chance. Pray travel to Memorune's trading post in Upper Lanausca and speak with anyone who might have seen the guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing. Though he prefers us not to use it for some inexplicable reason, our leader's name is Kirid Tia. Okay, so strange fellow, I guess. Memorune's trading post. Where in the world is this? Upper Lanausca. We have not been here. Do I take the docks there? Is this the same place as Aldfoot? No, Aldfoot is in Western Lanausca. This is not the dock. So we're going to need to take Western Lanausca over here to Upper Lanausca. Okay, so we will take the docks and go talk to this guy. But then we're going to head on and try and find the guildmaster. I think I have this right. Let's make sure. Ferry to Aleport. Let's go. Whoa, no. Okay, we can't go there yet. Good. 40 gil. That's cheap. Whew. These early morning streams. My goodness. Okay, we have been here before. Here we go. Aldfoot. Titeroon. I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood, was looking for a place to run by his fellow Kirkin. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake, Memorune's trading post. Hey, I think this is the same. Great. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Excellent. Now that we're out of the forest, let's freaking mech fly there. Let's go. So good. Zap, 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 here I come. You know a game that is totally mech-centric that I haven't played yet? Armored Core 6. I used to play a lot of Armored Core way back in my day. I really love that game. And I would have played it if I wasn't so busy making Sandrock YouTube videos. I guess the nature of my gaming has changed quite a bit as I've gotten older. Maybe that sounds lame. But I much prefer the more relaxing farming sims and RP. We leveled up just walking here. That's crazy. You can now accept... Okay, so that's the one. Hey, it's raining here too. My goodness. I didn't expect to level up by walking here. Okay, we're going to ignore this fate. There he is. Customer, be customer, not customer. Not come with custom. Bring something for Tetrarune. Yeah, bro. Here we go. Shinies. Tetrarune, forget this. Forget at Druthers. Tetrarune swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Never forgot. Never forget forgot. Tetrarune, thank. Tetrarune, thank. Good Buscarone doing good. Good Buscarone, good to Tetrarune. Tetrarune, miss. Good Buscarone, sigh. I guess we'll take the silver piece. Okay, let us not forget that this is where... Oh, we should accept it so that we have it in our quest log. Ooh, a weapon coffer. Cool. As place for you to go and thingies for you to get. Good Buscarone helped Tetrarune. Tetrarune dead without good Buscarone. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tetrarune make Kirkin firewater for Buscarone. Buscarone love firewater. He's talking about booze. You help Tetrarune make firewater. Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need Curial Pup Whiskers. Need 3 good Curial Pup Whiskers. Okay, this Fate music is driving me nuts. I freaking hate it. I really don't want to listen to that. Can we get out of the Fate? Please. Thank God. Speak with a local at Memory's trading post. Here we go. Evening, sir. I was the one sent word to your guild about spotting your leader. It is a right and rare sight to see Kirid Tia roaming about. He asked me the way to Thalios. Could be he was speaking to speak with the scholar who lives out there. Okay. Let's head to Thalios. Let's ride in style. What do you say? I'm so glad that the mount music overrides. Nope, never mind. I lied. Do you think they're inside here? No. That's the... Okay, so let's do this. There. That way I don't get mixed up with which one's which. Okay, so I think... Might be in here. This is pretty terrible. Ride into a dude's house on a motorcycle. Tanga Tonga. Hello there. Why, yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as an Arcanist Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed of well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bid me on a passage to anyone who came searching for him. Reunited, the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. What? The Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Thalios. I suppose you are expected to search for them. So we have a mystery on our hands. Okay, well, looks like we got 3 little orange circles to explore. Let's go explore them. And hopefully find the little pieces of parchment that we are so desperately in need of. Doesn't look like... Kobold Pikmin. Oh, there's spooky kobolds over here. They are in my log, but I want to focus on this quest. See if we can do this a little faster. Uh-oh. Well, here we go. Whoa, this place is crazy. Look at these bones. What the heck? Is this like some crazy fossilized graveyard? Cool. Looks like I got to get into it with these kobold anyways. Okay. Can we maybe sneak around these guys a little bit? They don't seem all that interested in me. Hi, I'm just looking for some scraps of parchment. I am going to kill this one, though. Add it to the hunting log. Okay, I think I saw a scrap of parchment over here. Right in the middle of these dudes' house. So we're going to have to... Hey, I know you were just standing here minding your own business, but that's a problem for me. You're going down, kobold. This ability is not that strong unless I summon my... what am I stuck on? Unless I summon my carbuncle. I need to remember that. Carbuncle makes everything stronger. Excuse me. There you go. This place is crazy, though. Okay, where's this last scrap? What am I missing? There it is. Hey, that's a pretty good hiding spot. Okay, we did it. Can we jump down here and not die? Let's find out. Nailed it. Poor Maid's Mill. Yeah, there's fates going on all over the place. Okay. Mr. Tenga. Mr. Tonga. Mr. Tenga Tonga. I have the slips of parchment. Can you tell me the secret? This is quite the fetch quest. Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well, penned in ancient Allegan, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity of the script. Seek the box at Footfalls. Dance a jig for your wooden audience. Claim the secret from the opened heart. A most cryptic set of instructions, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? This guildmaster of yours certainly enjoys his games. Yeah, no kidding. Dance before the old wooden box at Footfalls. Well, let's do it. It's not this way, is it? It's this way. Sorry, town. You're just going to have to deal with your dirty rat problem yourself. I have to go dance before an old wooden box. Way more important. Why does this guy have the little thing? This is a totally ridiculous quest. The lid of the box is slammed shut. Will it open if I dance? Please open. Please open. Please open. The box rattles and thumps about as if something within seeks to be freed. It appears the lid has been loosened somewhat. Okay, interesting. Hold on. We got cables going all over the place. Let's do it. What do we get? Oh, nice. Nice. Thanks, Guildmaster. Holy AoE. Oh, I should be using this one, right? Oh, I'm swimming now. Oh my gosh. Felled by a slug. These slugs are kind of formidable. Go, Carbuncle. There we go. That was a dirty prank for sure. Okay, old wooden box is opened. No, it's not. Let's try that again. Any more nonsense? Another slip of parchment. How fun. If there are answers you would seek, then to the trading post now go. But before the owner be not meek, with your 2 feet provide a show. Oh my god. I have to go dance again? This is ridiculous. So far, everyone in the Arcanist Guild has been very serious, very focused on their studies. Could they be on my hunt log? That's a good question. No, you know what I think that is? I think that's the main story quest, isn't it? Slay Curial pups and collect pup whiskers. Okay, well, while I'm here, I'll do this. Then I don't have to come back. Got one. I think I like Emerald Carbuncle best. You can just freaking fire off these lasers so quick. There we go. Cool. Okay. Let's head on back. Oh, wait, whoops. Ba ba da ba ba ba. A Salthound Boatswain. What a title. Okay, so we can kind of actually do these at the same time. This is pretty convenient. So it wants me to dance for this guy. Uh-oh, failed a fate. Womp womp. Memaroon. This is a very dancing-filled adventure today. We've been dancing for everyone. Let's see. There he is, Kirita. Ah, now that was most entertaining. I must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization, you understand? Okay, we get to meet the boss. That was not what I expected at all. Based on my evaluations of your abilities, however, I calculated that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, didn't you? Yes, I did. I was complaining about it the whole freaking time. I never expected you to be so shy. It's not shyness. It just feels like a waste of time. Whoa, that's quite the jump. Let's see. Another variable to add to your list of characteristics. Okay, so this guy is just like every other Arcanist that we've met so far. I keep extensive mental notes on all the guild's members you see. I like this coat a lot. As an Arcanist, it was a simple matter to engineer events so that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. And I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. Here, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. Sweet. Ooh, that's a nice looking book. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Kylia. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Oh, it's a gift for Kylia, of course. Before you give Kylia the Grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. All this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It is time I return to my studies. A true introvert. You, on the other hand, should you travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Limsa, be well. We shall meet again. I'm 100% certain of it. Okay, that was kind of awesome. Let's turn this one into Teteroon. Tetraroon make fire water for Buscaroon? You bring thingies Tetraroon need? Yes, I did. Excuse me. Hand over. You brought all the thingies. Tetraroon make fire water now. Make good fire water for good Buscaroon. Tetraroon start making fire water now. Good fire water take time, more good. You come back later. Okay. Let's see what he gave me. Weapon coffer. We'll use it. What do we get? We got a U Picatrix. Let's take a look. Is it better than the one I have? You know it. Here we go. Level it up. What does this look like? Let's take a look. Ooh, it is a much nicer book. Still has the same writing in it, but this is pretty sweet. Our books are starting to look dope. Super into it. I love the clasp. The clasp is probably my favorite detail. Okay, we're gonna grab this quest so we don't lose it. Looks like we got some sweet gloves on our way too. No, not those. Those don't look like they're any better anyway. Tetraroon appears to have finished his gift for Buscaroon. Tetraroon make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Buscaroon. Good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Put away for 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Got it. Hey, good morning, lovely. That's right, an early morning stream. I had 2 options this morning. I woke up at about 4 a.m. because I'm a psychopath. This is a problem. This is a problem. I realize it. I just can't seem to sleep in. And I had 2 choices this morning. I could either go on a run or I could stream. The choice was clear. I wanted to keep streaming. I felt so excited about everything that I'd gotten done yesterday. And I don't know that I'll be able to stream again until Sunday. I might be able to squeeze in a morning one. The evenings are just too hot for me to be able to do it, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would stream at night. Oh, excuse me, it's early. It's time for another cup of coffee. Oh, yikes. Okay, so yes, I have been up for a while now. We've been streaming for 2 hours, if that tells you anything. And it's 7:20 here. But we've been having fun. I was in the middle of doing one of the class quests for Arcanist. We just met our guild leader. I really, really liked him. And we're over here trying to help the Sylphs. The Sylphs are having trouble. They've lost their elder, and we're trying to rescue them. So it's been really, really cool. Tetraroon make big shop one day. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many, many, many sparklies. All thanks to Buscaroon. What? Who the heck meowed at me? Big stretch. That's right. It was freaking it was a delicious stretch. Okay, dance for Kylia at Anchor Yard and Limsa. Okay, so I have become really invested in this guild quest because I really like this Kylia. She's been through absolute hell, right? She was abducted and she was held prisoner by a human trafficker. We can only imagine the horrible things that they did to her. And through the efforts of the guild master, she recovered, found purpose in life. I mean, it really is a wonderful story. But now she's had to face her captor again. He threw away her grimoire, the thing she clung to. Oh my gosh, it's just heartbreaking. So the guild master just gave us a new grimoire to give her. And hopefully it brings her back from the what did I say? Aft Castle. Yeah, here we go. Aft Castle. It's absolutely tragic. But the guild master says, I will know if you don't dance for her before you give her the book. So we have to dance for her. We have been dancing like crazy. We had to run around and dance for all the Sylphs. That was the only way to get them to trust us, was to dance for them. Hilarious. I love the Sylphs so much. They are freaking adorable. That meow was the fat cat. Okay, I didn't even see the fat cat. Oops, wrong way. Wrong way. She is way off in the middle of nowhere. There is nothing over here, huh? What is this? It's just like a place where people come hang out. Anchor Yard. Oh, this is cool. It's just a place to come and check out the view. Look at this crazy bird statue. You know what this looks like? An excuse to show off more mounts. That's right. I have been cycling through all my mounts. I had I felt bad about summoning the Fenrir and the Gabriel in Gridania. I just felt like these things are probably polluting all over this beautiful, pristine area. But as soon as I got out of it, I was riding around on my new Gundam mount. So awesome. Okay. Oh, look, she's dancing for it too. Cute. I'm going to dance for her. Whoa, she's got a cool little sundress on. That's awesome. Hold on. I want to see this. Bridesmaid's dress. That's adorable. What about this hat? I like this hat. Coronal straw hat. How do I get that? Oh, I like how she's kitted out. Okay. Well, we danced for the wrong person technically, but you can't ever dance for the wrong person, truthfully. Hello? Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such you have met with our guildmaster, haven't you? Have you met with the guildmaster? Of course. She's cheering for me now. It's wonderful. I like to believe they use magic and not gas to pollute the air. Well, that's probably true of the Gabriel because it's a Magitech machine, but the motorcycle definitely has some exhaust on it. So that one's a little up in the air. Unless its exhaust is like magic, ethereal dust or something. I don't know. I'm pulling that one out of my behind. That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurred our reticent guildmaster to speak with you in person? You silly goose. But what could have... Oh, we just said that. Here you go. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. She's going to be so excited. He gave you this grimoire to give to me? Uncanny. It is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. You have my thanks, Anki. The guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. It was a little annoying, but you know what? It turned out in the end. With this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into the one I desire. I hope that the reality you desire is killing the bastard that kidnapped you, because I will help you shape that reality too. Let's see. And that means defeating Desmaga. Yes. Oh, no, not just defeating, dismembering, disemboweling, disdusting. Let's dust him. Let's burst him into Desmaga mist. I'm sounding a little psychotic right now. Gods, my mind is alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray inform Mr. Stubergheim of my return to duty. Okay. Right. Have fun. You know what this seagull reminds me of? What's his name? Where is he? I can't think of his name. It's not coming to me. But I know, here's a picture of him right here. It's not a very good picture. He's one of the admirals from One Piece. And his hat has a freaking bird on it. Fujitora, he's great. He's evil. He's all right. Sengoku, that's right. This guy is hilarious. He's got a freaking bird hat. Why are all the pictures cutting off the bird? That's so frustrating. There it is. This is his hat. His hat literally has a statue of a bird on it all the time. Or maybe it's a real bird. I don't really know. He's the Grand Admiral. And that's the way he dresses. That's how he chose to dress. It's hilarious. Those exhausts are similar to how we put baseball cards on our bikes to make it sound like a motor. Gotcha. Okay, so they're there just for decoration. Okay, so then I won't feel terrible about riding it around anymore. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for giving me permission to just, gallivant across all of Eorzea on whatever steed I choose. I think what I need to do, I was talking about this, is I know that Mount guide. So if you do this, you can basically favorite these, and then this will cycle through your favorite mounts at random, right? And then I need to make this a hotkey on my keyboard, so I don't have to come over here and hit these. I mean, I'll keep these here because I want to sometimes be able to choose them. But mounting and dismounting, it's kind of tedious when I got to come over here and do this. I mean, my mouse has to go all the way across the screen. It's so far away. It really is just too inconvenient. Unbelievable. Whoa, look at the morning sun. How lovely. And then immediately taken over by the fog. Sad. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn this quest in, and then we're going to call it for the day. Whoa, they got a little fishy. Cool. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. It just flies in the air. I love it. I love this dude's hat too. Hold on, let's take a look at this. We got to look. The Mirage hat. Cool. He's a blue mage. I just use the mount roulette and let RNG decide. That's got to be fun considering you have... Do you have every mount in the game? I feel like you have all of them. I'm super happy to be doing the Sylph Tribe stuff because I know that pretty soon I'll be able to grind for the Gobu mount, and I love the Gobu mount. That mount is hilarious to me. I know it's a lot of work to unlock, but it's worth it. Okay, Supergeim. Everything is good. I met the Guildmaster. Kylia has recovered from her despondency. This is wonderful news, and we have you to thank for it. It is unfortunate, however, that both Kylia and our Guildmaster are possessed of such impenetrable personalities. But at least in the case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. Whew. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training, Unky, and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Kylia is sure to formulate in the days ahead. I can't wait. Okay, let's see. What do we got? This is no good. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Both of these are good. This one gives a little extra defense. This is a lot, but if we look, I can't wear this because of the Velveteen cowl, and I got a long ways to go before this upgrades. My gear is actually painfully weak considering my level. But that's fine. I haven't really had combat trouble much at all. So we're going to go with the altered goatskin moccasins. There we go. And then, recommended gear, altered goatskin moccasins. Oh, these are not nearly as pretty. They don't match my outfit. I'll have to glamour them. Do I have them in me? I think I put them all in my thing. No, I'll have to go back to the inn to do that. Okay, so I think that we're going to head back and we're going to do that because... We can't be unfashionable. Not once. Not once. We have to make sure we look the part every single time. This is incredibly important to me. There is no fun to be had if we're dressed like a scrub. So we're going to go, we're going to glamour our boots. And then I think that will be the end of it. I think we'll call it for today. I should go get myself some breakfast made, get my food together, put my wish bag together. Remember, my wish bag is all of my yoga clothes and yoga gear in a bag that has me wishing I would go to yoga after work. Now, wait, do we go to the Drowning Wench? Yes. Whether or not we actually go to yoga today is a different story. My motivation for that declines. It's actually an inverse linear relationship to the number of hours worked. The more hours I work, the lower my motivation to do anything after work goes. But we got to learn to take care of ourselves. We can't just be a slug sitting here playing video games forever. What am I talking to this guy for? Innkeep over here. So I guess I'll have to report back. That'll be my accountability. I wish, no, you don't have all the mounts, but your collection is pretty high, though the majority is just reskins of the same mounts. I caught the end of the keys. At least I was able to come say hi. I know. I'm so glad you were able to come say hi. I'm sorry. I got started at 5 a.m. here, which is really early regardless of where you're at. I think maybe if you're in Europe, it's not early, but 5 a.m. here, I mean, that's what, 7 or 8 as you go more east. So I don't expect you to be up. Most people aren't psychopaths like me. If I could change my... Where is... Did I put them all in here? Did I not make a glamour? Yo, put your clothes on. Where are they? Well, what the heck happened to my my freaking awesome outfits? Are they in here? Wait, not that one. Hold on a second. There they are. That's 8 on mine. I was waking up for work at that time. Okay, so you're on the East Coast. We're on opposite sides of the great and grand USA. Crazy. Crazy. I think this is like, this right here is my favorite thing in the world about making YouTube content and being able to meet and interact with people from all over the place. I think it's so cool. It would never happen otherwise. It is such a gift. It really, really is. So you're headed to work today too. Well, I hope you have an absolute wonderful day at work. I plan on having a good day at work. Tuesdays are my first day of the week, usually at work. And so it's a lot of prep. I end up doing something like depending on what, because I work for a catering company. So we have an event this weekend. It's probably a wedding. So what will I probably do today? Or we'll probably cut up a bunch of chicken legs. I'll probably cut up a bunch of chicken legs. We'll start making sauces. We'll cut up potatoes. It's a lot of like basic prep. And usually the days are pretty short. We're not usually there the full day. So, you know, God willing, it'll be a shorter day, but it might not be. If we have a really big event, sometimes there's like 400 person weddings and stuff like that. And then we have just a ton of stuff to do. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much for watching to the end. It feels silly saying that little spiel. I feel like only, let's see, at work right now, actually, just waiting on a client to arrive. Thankfully, they're taking forever so I can enjoy the stream. I'm so glad. Does that cut into their time? Like, if they're scheduled at 7:30 or I guess 10:30 and they're late, does that just mean they have less of massage time? Or do you extend it? Do you extend it if like you don't have a client afterwards? Let's see. We're going to sit here and look super cool reading. I love this. This is so silly that I do this. Well, this makes sense. We're doing this in the Arcanist Guild. We're busy studying our tactics. That's what we're doing. Okay. While we're chatting, let's see. Keybinds. Movement. Enable direct chat. What does this do? Character, gear sets, armory chest, map, emotes, mount guide. I don't want that. Oh my gosh, they're 30 minutes late. Terrible. Well, hopefully they're all right. They're just stuck in traffic. That is really, really late. I'm looking to see, maybe I have to make a macro. I'm not really sure. I guess I could put it on the hotbar, right? That seems like a smart thing to do. Maybe I'll do this. But they're lucky at the moment because I have nothing the next hour, so I can give them their full time. Okay, good. Well, I guess that's good. Hopefully they show up. Do you not get paid if they don't show up? Or is it like if they don't show up but they scheduled, you got to pay them anyways? I feel like that's the fair way to do it. Or maybe they pay a late fee. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll just do this. And then you got to favorite these, right? Okay, so add this one to favorites. Add this one. Obviously add this one. Yes, Chunky Chocobo. And then this one. This one's silly. I don't know if I'll use it that much, but I love that I have it. We had so much fun doing Fall Guys when we did. I want to go back and I want to get the Fall Guys gear. The shoes and all of that. Let's see. I want to go test this out. I don't see anyone else running around in army gear. I feel like this fashion died in like 2013. Everyone was like, whoa, there's way cooler clothes than that. But few have the pride that I do for Limsa Lominsa. Sir, you haven't gotten the gear. The jacket is cool. I know. I really need to go back and get the gear. Okay, so we're going to test this. Yes, of course, this is the first one. So good. Okay, so then. I did not want that one. So then what is the point of favoriting them? Okay, so it just summons a mount at random. Is there a button that'll allow you to only summon your favorite mounts? Like, what is the point of set mount roulette? There we go. Duh. Just read the words in front of me. Goodness. Let's try this again. Yes. Excellent. This thing cracks me up. I gotta get the jacket. I really want the shoes. They're like neon tennis shoes. They look like breakdancer shoes. They look awesome. Okay, cool. So this works. We did it. We did it. I figured something out. And I don't have a problem putting this on here because I'm not going to be using... The most I'll reach on the keyboard is 6, right? So really my abilities are all going to be this 6. I need to I changed this to shift, I want to say. So I need to change this to control. But the problem with control is it's just a little far. I mean, I can get used to it. When I did Machinist, I used the controller, and I actually got really good at doing cross hotbar stuff. And I thought about doing it again, but it is really complicated. The nice thing about the controller is I could recline the chair. I could recline the chair and lean way back, and I could just sit there and relax. But I'm used to mouse and controller, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're going to go back here because we're going to start next stream by taking care of this. We're gonna unlock Summoner and Scholar. This is very, very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. Well, y'all, thank you so much for coming by and saying hi. Lovely. Thank you so much for chatting. I always love it when you're here. Keeping the chat safe from ne'er-do-wells as our #1 and only moderator. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day at work. I hope everyone that's watching this and watches the VOD later has a wonderful time at work, has a wonderful time in their day, is having a wonderful time, is safe and happy and healthy. I wish that upon all of you. You all deserve that. To be F keys. My hands are too tiny to mess up my wrists. Gotchas. Oh, so you just reach over and hit the F keys. Oh, that's clever. I like that a lot. Huh. Oh, well, you know what? That's a really good idea because then at least the first F, no, 5, 6, they're not far. You have to reach over. My problem is I fat finger everything. So I would I would try and reach over and I would hit the wrong one. I'd be looking down at my keyboard the whole time. The one thing I thought would be really smart to do, I changed to legacy movement. I keep trying to end and then I keep getting distracted. This is not a bad thing. It's fine. It's fine. Is that I changed to legacy movement because it just makes sense if you're standing in AoE, right? Instead of like strafing to run side to side, this is better, I think, than having these turn the character, right? So if the AoE is in the middle of you and you only have one direction to go, right? You can do this. So what I'm saying is Q and E are redundant. I don't need to strafe at all. So I wonder if I could at least change those two to be. Legacy is the better camera. Okay, fantastic. I mean, it just feels better, doesn't it? It just makes sense. It makes sense that it exists. You point that way and you go that way instead of turn. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I could change these to be abilities. This is the run ability. So I could, let's see, Z. I don't really need to change pose. It's just kind of fun. X doesn't seem to do anything. C opens up character. So I guess what I'm saying is theoretically I could change a bunch of these hotkeys because I could leave the mouse wheel as run. I could have change pose be, I don't know, L or something like that, or P. I mean, I could mess around with it and optimize my whole thing. Anyways, I actually only strafe. I rebound A and D to abilities. Okay, gotcha. Oh, so you could, well, that's a smart idea. Because if you're using legacy and you make this left and right, or no, so you only strafe. Gotcha. So you're just doing, it's the same thing. It's like, it's 6 in one, half a dozen in the other, because these both do the same thing. I look so dorky walking back and forth. This one looks a little more cool, right? Because you're like, I have the ability to walk side by side. But yeah, so we're saying the same thing. Okay, maybe I'll think about this Q. What would be the best for this? You know what would be the best for this? Is energy drain and aether charge. These would be really good Q and E abilities, I feel like. Or actually, I take that back. Swift cast would be a good one. Just in case I need to fire off one of these really, really quick. Swift cast is going to become really useful when I start healing, because I'm definitely going to end up letting people die. And there are times when you need to fire off a heal really quick. So I'll have to play with it. I'm sure it'll change a ton. This is not the final form. Okay. I'm ringing off. I'm going to ring off. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful day at work. I hope you are all doing well. And I really hope to be able to stream for you guys again. There's a chance that I would be able to stream Thursday morning. But since I decided I opted not to run today, I'm pushing all of my runs towards the end of the week. And I don't have my chemistry tutor on Thursday. I have them Monday and Friday. So Thursday is probably my long run day. That's probably the day I'm going to go put 7 miles in. 7-mile run. Huh. It's actually delightful. It's really nice. There's big open field near where I'm at on the bike trail, and I ran by sheep last time. It was beautiful. So if I decide to forego my run again, then I'll see you Thursday morning. Otherwise, I will see you all again live on Sunday. But I do have today's Sandrock video, and I have 2 more for you this week. So plenty of content to keep you occupied. Anyways, y'all have a beautiful day. Take care. And I look forward to seeing you all next time.